You know, so there's not really no balance. It's just, this is our life. We train, we get ready for the fights, and this is what we do.
This camp, it's not so many people. I think that's probably best for me right now, just so we can focus on that one goal. I'm going to another generation. If I can work on my body and stay up to par, stay like a fresh car, I feel as though I could take this ride a long time.
I think now, you know, the satisfaction. I'm so proud of what they accomplished. And, you know, for me, to be honest, I don't even know how I got here. But I think the discipline and hard work.
David Benavidez has finally spoken out after sharing training sessions with Gervonta Davis. With Davis now under the guidance of Jose Benavidez Sr., the practice sessions have created a lot of buzz. Benavidez praised Davis's renewed drive, self-control, and precision, stating that the former champion appears fully dedicated to making a stronger comeback. Rather than taking a relaxed approach, both boxers are challenging one another in every workout. We are worried we are about to test out each other's training methods. We are going to brainstorm, put some solid ideas together, bring them to the table, and then get some real work done. Following an extended break, Davis is finally active in the gym again, working with a fresh sense of direction. The Baltimore native has looked crisp, conditioned, and energetic during practices, attacking each drill with serious intensity. His speed and rhythm are already catching attention, while his well-known power continues to show through, with every strike carrying the force that supporters have grown used to seeing.
We're about to test out each other's, you know, training methods. You know, we're gonna all brainstorm, put some good shit together, bring it to the table, and then
After navigating a tough stretch in his personal life, Davis seems determined to make real adjustments in his career rather than allowing recent criticism to define him. He is focused on strengthening his mentality, maintaining discipline, and prolonging his run at boxing's highest level. His choice to train beside Benavidez and work under Jose Benavidez Sr. signals a new dedication to development and steadiness. According to those inside the camp, Davis has welcomed the difficulty, driving himself in every practice and accepting hard work instead of avoiding it. The objective is not merely to secure his next victory, but to construct a longer and more disciplined championship journey.
Oh, good rim, good rim. I like the way y'all jump right back in it. That's right, make them jokers move, make them jokers.
Benavidez also commended Davis's attitude throughout training, pointing out that his dedication and openness to instruction have been notable. Benavidez believes mental sharpness is one of the most important traits a boxer can have, particularly at the top level. He explained that each second inside the ropes demands wise decision-making, from knowing when to strike or defend to recognizing openings and adjusting to an opponent's strategy. Rather than letting emotions take control, Benavidez says elite fighters remain composed, alert, and completely engaged in the action from the first bell to the last round.
It is definitely the key because I have kids now, 2 girls, so I gotta be around for them. Gotta be around for the younger generation that's coming after me. It's definitely about outlasting the game, for sure. I'm not a kid anymore, I'm taking my priorities serious. I'm maturing, still got work to do, but I'm coming together.
You'll get some current and some warmth through that needle, so you can see that muscle's jumping right there.
Yeah. All right, 3, bet, that's a bet. You know
You shouldn't do that, that's what he loved, yo.
Somebody getting him up, they could give up.
Can he making it work? He keeping up, that's his rim. Don't stop, Tank.
Put him up there.
That shit get...
Oh yeah, $3,000, baby.
Jose Benavidez Sr. has stated clearly that he believes the former world champion possesses everything required to rule the sport. Benavidez Sr. says that when Davis is fully devoted, controlled, and locked into his preparation, he ranks among the most difficult fighters to defeat. He praised Davis's explosive power, sharp timing, and elevated boxing intelligence, adding that those traits separate him from the majority of competitors in his weight class. From his perspective, the most important factor is sustaining consistency and concentration. If Davis remains committed to the process, Benavidez Sr. believes audiences will witness the strongest version of Davis when he steps back into the ring.
Do or die. When you take the hesitation away. So when you really know, believe in yourself, believe in your skills. I'm not trying to let fear, basically that's what it is, of getting hit. I'm not letting that fool me. I'm trying to know what I can do, think of how to do it, see it, see how you could enter, see how you could exit, and see how you could defend. That's all it is. You're just trying to look for the best possible outcomes in whatever decision it is in the ring. So it's high risk, high reward. Some of the fighters, low risk, low reward. That means that it'd be a good defensive show, but at the end of the day, you're trying to sell tickets to a fight. So people, they see that, they like that. So what fighter do you want to be? It's really open to you to be whatever fighter it is. You want to be a fucking warrior, you be a warrior. You want to be a fucking put, you'll be a fucking put. You won't get respected. At the end of the day, this is what we all do for respect. Sometimes respect is worth more than the money and all that stuff. By the time my shit done, everybody gonna respect me.
According to Team Benavidez, Davis has returned with an entirely different mindset following his absence from boxing. They believe the break has helped him both physically and mentally, enabling him to heal, think things through, and reignite his love for the sport. Those close to the camp say Davis has appeared more focused, disciplined, and driven than ever during practices. His energy inside the gym, dedication to getting better, and willingness to absorb new information have been noticeable throughout the camp.
Man, Tank, man, is a great fighter, man. When he trains, he's an animal. He's a fucking beast. He's one of my favorite fighters, too. I would have to go with Tank, man. Like I said, if he has good preparation, he's a monster. He's a little Mike Tyson, man. He's a beast, if he trains. Now, if he doesn't train, he doesn't look like when he fought. Yeah, but everybody says that. But when he fought Gamboa, he didn't look that good, Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So no, that's what I'm saying. When he trains, bro, he looks super, man. He looks super good, But hopefully he takes things serious, and I think he'll look spectacular.
Emiliano Vargas believes Davis's decision to train alongside Benavidez and Jose Benavidez Sr. could be exactly the kind of shift he requires. Having spent time in the same facility, Vargas has observed firsthand the intensity of Team Benavidez's training approach, including the way Benavidez pushes and dominates his sparring partners. While he admitted the move represents a different direction for Davis, he believes the demanding atmosphere could take him to another level.
Very inspiring, seeing you work hard every day. I love it. I'm just doing it for cardio, but I see a warrior like yourself, and I'm like, man, this dude's no joke, man. Keep up the great work. God bless you and your family, man. Knock everybody out. Get the belts, get the money, and get out.
Davis has parted ways with longtime coach Calvin Ford, bringing an end to one of boxing's most successful fighter-trainer relationships. One of the most frequent claims is that Davis grew concerned about trust within his camp, believing that private details regarding his training and personal matters were being leaked outside the group.
Spent some time with David Benavidez as well, and his father. And then we found out yesterday, I think it was, that Tank Davis is going to train with his father. Did you see that?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
How do you think that's going to go?
I mean, look, I think that's a different look. I think definitely that might be really good. I know Jose Benavidez is a real great trainer. I was able to train with them, see him spar, and see him obviously work with his son. And I mean, Benavidez is crazy. He was lighting up his sparring partners. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna try that. Okay, I'm gonna try this. So it was crazy to see it. It was definitely crazy to see it. But I think it'd be a different look. I think that's the whole thing about boxing. You just want to continue to learn. You want to get different looks. You want to see what works, see what doesn't work, and hopefully.
Sean Porter believes Davis could gain from his decision to train with Jose Benavidez Sr. Porter explained that after spending many years with the same team, hearing a fresh perspective can help a boxer improve and find renewed motivation. He stressed that the change is not a knock against former coach Calvin Ford, but rather a natural step that many elite athletes take during their careers. Porter also praised Team Benavidez for its tough training style and discipline, stating that the new setting could help Davis sharpen his abilities and climb to an even greater level before his return.
Many paid snitches in his camp. It was replete with family members and other people who, whenever they got a piece of information about Gervonta Davis, would try to go out and give that information to somebody else in exchange for money. So Gervonta is looking up at the internet, seeing what's being said about him, hearing this information coming out about himself and saying, man, where is this coming from? Originally, and this was a couple years ago, I remember when Gervonta started getting upset with it and he started blocking people and getting mad about stuff, and he started telling Kenny and Calvin, that basically not to be announcing things, not to say things about who he's going to fight next or what he's going to do next, because Gervonta started getting irritated about that. I also know that Calvin Ford stopped talking to the media for a long period of time. Kenny Ellis stopped talking to the media about Gervonta in that way, because they were appeasing Gervonta and Gervonta's desire to have that information kept in-house.
Davis is likely back in serious preparation because a major bout could be coming soon. Before the split, longtime coach Calvin Ford said Davis was not planning just any return. He was getting ready for a big fight that would remind everyone why he remains one of boxing's biggest attractions. Although no opponent has been formally confirmed, Davis's recent training sessions suggest he is gearing up for something important. Working with a new squad and displaying renewed commitment in the gym, Davis appears fully prepared to make a strong statement in his comeback.
There's some comfort there.
Is that what it is?
I feel like that's what it is. I feel like there's some
They
comfort
both
there.
killers.
He's down in Florida, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
It's Washington,
He's between
Seattle, Washington, Florida, Arizona, Vegas.
Yeah.
Be everywhere?
Yeah. Which might match the lifestyle of Gervonta Davis,
Yeah, surprising to see it. I think, but I feel like he's comfortable with Jose. And just telling y'all what I know, sometimes that's all it takes. Whatever's gonna get this light flip up, turned on, and keep it on, sometimes it's comfort. I just need somebody that I feel comfortable with, that I can be myself with, and that, when I'm ready to move, they move it. When they ready to move, I'm moving. And I feel like he thinks he has that with.
Following William Zepeda's impressive victory over Lamont Roach to claim the WBC lightweight belt, talk of a potential matchup with Davis has picked up quickly. Adrian Broner argued that Davis's explosive power, elite timing, and counterpunching ability would eventually break Zepeda down, predicting that Davis would secure a knockout if the two ever meet.
And I guarantee you something gonna happen. Everybody miss Tank fight. When he come back, it gotta be the right fight, because we wanna entertain. Things happen for a reason to make a person much stronger. One of the guys that y'all truly love is not in the mix right now, but he will be back in the mix. Y'all gotta remember, Tank been doing this since he was 7 years old. Sometimes you need that reset. Him being away, going through things that he's been going through, this crazy ass stuff. He looks happy. He looks happy. I can't wait.
Who in your eyes would be the opponent you would want to see in the ring?
I can't tell nobody that yet. You know what I'm saying? I already know who I would like for him to see just for a comeback. The person that I want to see him in the ring, that's the one we're going to fight. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can't say that. I think it's an easy fight. Everybody in tune with it. It's being promoted. Right under y'all nose is being promoted.
Claressa Shields believes Davis should return to meaningful professional boxing. The undisputed champion argued that Davis remains one of boxing's biggest names and still has plenty to achieve against the top fighters in the lightweight division. Rather than participating in a crossover spectacle, Shields wants to see Davis return to title bouts and settle the biggest debates in the sport.
Now he's champion. Tank knocked him out cold. An ugly knockout.
Zepeda?
Yeah. Tank knocked him out cold. I'm talking about an ugly one. Family got knocked out. Arm behind the back.
Despite years of exchanging verbal jabs, Shakur Stevenson recently showed respect for Davis by naming him as one of his favorite active boxers to watch. alongside stars like Dimitri Bivol, Kenshiro Taraji, Jesse Bam, Rodriguez, and Jaron Boots. Ennis Stevenson included Davis on his list, adding that he is a good fighter. With Davis preparing for his comeback under a new training team, the mutual respect between the two rivals only adds more interest to a fight that many fans still hope will eventually take place.
In any division, not champion, got belts, not champion. But you have some news apparently on when we might see him in the ring again.
Yes, Max. Of course, Gervonta Davis was supposed to fight Jake Paul in November, had legal issues, hasn't fought since March of last year when he fought against Lamont Roach. I'm told that he's in advanced talks right now to fight a rematch against Pitbull Cruz that would be at 140 rather than 135 like the first fight this summer. I expect it to happen. I think that'll be his comeback.
You know, I gotta say, Devin, I get it like every...
Sean Porter believes that once Davis moves past his legal issues, he could return to the ring even more dangerous. Drawing a comparison to how Mike Tyson came back after prison, Porter explained that hardship often strengthens a fighter's mindset, focus, and desire. He believes Davis already has an explosive edge, but added that challenges could make him even more driven and harder to predict. According to Porter, fighters who overcome difficult periods in life often develop a tougher mentality, which can result in more intense performances inside the ring and a renewed desire to dominate opponents at the highest level.
Say, Gervonta got skills out this world. He's a scary dude. He's scary. Ain't no way he said he's supposed to come back and get Shakur, Devin, Ryan, Teofimo, whoop all these niggas. He like, I'm about to retire after I fight Jake. No, I don't let nobody talk about me like that. The way that Shakur disrespect him, the way that Devin talked to him, the way that Ryan, he already knocked out Ryan. The way that these dudes be talking, he supposed to come back and get them. He the man, right? He who everybody say is the best. I ain't leaving no food on the table. When I'm done boxing, I'm whooping all these girls' ass. They all getting beat. You said you can beat me? Oh, okay, I'm gonna figure out a way to get you. You just wait.
So who you think could beat Gervonta?
I think Shakur beat Gervonta Davis, and I used to think Devin. I think Devin can outbox Tank, but once Tank catch him, it's gonna be a long night. The only person I think that can beat him is Shakur. I'm trying to think of anybody else. I'm not gonna say I think that Teofimo can beat him. I think that Teofimo is gifted, but I don't think he can beat